everybody, for the final time, because I am Jake Steinberg, I am a writer, and I have completed Xenoblade Chronicles, the definitive edition. In this VOD, you are, of course, going to see the insane high-stakes finale, my reaction to it, a bunch of predictions that I have along the way, but really, I feel like you can only enjoy the payoff of everything happening in this section if you have been with us from the beginning. This ending really came together in a way that I think demonstrates a lot of the satisfaction of following a structure, of following storytelling and craft techniques, the stuff that I've been talking about throughout this entire playthrough. So I hope when things are landing for you, when they feel satisfying, when they feel emotionally compelling, you can now see through the structure, through everything we've talked about, why that is, how they were able to achieve something that you liked. And there's going to be all of my usual edits in this VOD, of course, but I am also going to stick on to the end. When this playthrough started, it only began because I wanted to try Xenoblade Chronicles. I know people are really passionate about this franchise, and I wanted to give it a shot. So I streamed playing the first game, and then somebody in my chat, they asked me, they said, what do you think is going to happen in the rest of the game? And after we had that conversation, I of course posted that video here on YouTube, and a lot of people really enjoyed it, which is what made us stream this whole game, which is what compelled me to do my playthrough. So at the end of this VOD, you will also see me, now having completed the game, reacting to that first initial video where I made all of my predictions. So thank you, everybody, for being on this journey with me for so long. You're gonna see so much appreciation in this VOD, and a lot of people supporting the stream, which is absolutely crazy. And in the future, I do think my plan going forward is going to be that I'm going to put VODs that are Twitch exclusive. If for whatever reason I can't stream on YouTube, those VODs, unedited, will be available for channel members on my YouTube channel. No pressure to become a member or anything like that. You can still see the VODs on Twitch for like a month or two afterwards, so really it's no big deal. But thank you everybody again so much for watching with me, leaving your comments, being a part of this. It's been really fun for me, and I cannot wait to start Xenoblade 2 soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. I think we should do our first prediction for the day. Let me tell you about what I see for the future of this stream. So something that I've been observing in this third act of the game is that we are getting further and further away from the close, from the literal, and we are getting closer and closer to the metaphorical. Characters are speaking as if they are simply representatives of big ideas, kind of getting away from the stuff that I really like about friction between characters and personal stakes. I'll get into this at the end if it still remains to be the case, but because of this, that is what I'm seeing on a micro level. On a macro level, I'm also seeing the game represent a video game more than it ever has. This started to happen a lot when we got to the inside of the Mechonis. I was like, man, we're really doing some video game stuff. And then I started to notice it more and more and more. So I come to you today, not as a literary scholar, but as a video game scholar. And let me give you my first prediction. We will get through this dungeon, the Prison Island dungeon, and we will go fight Dixon. Will we fight Dixon? No. Sadly, no. The game will want to make the Dixon fight feel more important by creating an arbitrary barrier between us and the Dixon fight. What do I mean by this? I mean that you will have, before you go fight Hades, you must fight Cerberus the dog. You must fight the three-headed creature. That is how you know this is a really serious boss fight, because the boss fight has a boss fight before the boss fight. Classic storytelling. So Dixon will make us fight something stupid first. And then, when we do fight Dixon, he will say something annoying that will make me mad. Something along the lines of, You kept me waiting for so long, little Shulky.
Dixon kept me waiting a...
Almost verbatim. Almost word for word. From my mouth into this video game. Wow, I've never gotten that notification before. Master Chief 1229 just became a channel member? Thank you so much. My channel membership rewards are not that good. So thanks for supporting the content, Master Chief 1229. Hell yeah. I didn't even make a little custom animation thing. I didn't think anybody would do that. That's very kind. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the channel. This is how it happens, chat. This is how you get me, though. Because, like, right now, in case the viewers are unaware, like a week and a half ago, I did sign my debut book deal. So you will be able to read a narrative work by me, Jake Steinberg. You will be able to buy a physical book and read it. And we are dangerously close to making me a completely full-time streamer/author. I could abandon all of my other work that I do, my consultant work, my editing work, and I could just be a guy that streams and writes books. The dream? Perchance. That's how you get there, baby. You know what I mean? That's how you convince me. Just supporting the content. Goddamn. Man, that looks like an arena for a boss fight. Is this it? Is this when Dixon shows up and tells us we're gonna fight his three-headed Cerberus? Whatever I said. All right, let's go. There is a flag. All right. Wow, I'm surprised that there wasn't more video gaming. I expected that dungeon to be longer, to be honest. Oh, this is nice. I love this arena. Man, maybe we are just gonna fight Dixon here. This is sick.
What took you so long?
All right, that's the first what took you so long. Strike one. Strike one on the what took you so long. Chat. Oh God, I have to do it. I'm so sorry. You're all gonna get so mad. I'm about to make chat extremely mad. Extremely mad. Brace yourselves. I know you're all gonna get mad. You're all gonna say, I'm not mad, but I know you're gonna get mad. Somebody right now, the very next line from this video game, will be somebody, probably Shulk, recoiling in surprise. Even though we were chasing Dixon, Shulk is about to go, Dixon? That is the next line from this video game. I have simply been here for too long. I know how this game works.
Dixon.
He wasn't surprised. No. No. Chat, come on. You must give me credit for that. You must. How dare you? Half a point? Oh man, you are all tempting me to shut down the stream. Every single one of you right now is. I knew you were gonna get mad. I said it. I said you were gonna get mad, and it's happening right now. And you're trying. I'm not mad. You were just wrong. I'm not mad at all. It was you. You're the one that's wrong. Oh, now you're making me mad, Chad. Oh. Okay, let's go.
Are you even trying to fight? Things are gonna get a lot worse if you don't buck up your ideas.
Come down here and say that!
What on Bionis is that? It's the warm-up act. If you can't...
Is that do I get full points for that one? Do I get full points for this one? I will say I'm seeing some people in chat say this was kind of an easy prediction. This was not my toughest prediction, I will say. This was, yes, 2 times combo bonus. Thank you. Okay. This was, yes. All right.
Get by this one. You don't stand a chance against me.
Now here's the real question. Will he indeed go somewhere else, or will we still fight Dixon here? Before I was 100% on team he's gonna go somewhere else. Now seeing this arena, I kind of feel like this is where we fight Dixon.
Stop these games, old man!
You'll have to stop this thing first.
I love Act 3 Ryan. I feel like Ryan is like asserting himself as an important character in Act 3.
I'm just itching for a good old-fashioned scrap.
I did say that, Wispy Crispy. I did say that. I said that this was me being a video game citizen, okay? This was me being a video game scholar. You know what I'm saying? This was not a literary thing. This was just me understanding video games. Yeah. Oh, he's gone? He's out? Damn, not fighting here. Okay, never mind.
Someone to eat, Ricky!
They got me with the arena.
This thing is no match for us.
Let's go, baby. Oh, I love this. You know what I like about this chat? They're doing a lot of stuff in this at this point in the game where like the whole group is in it. The whole group is here. Like very present, I think. In a way that I appreciate. Oh, we're good. That was easy. Oh, we didn't even get a cutscene after that. That was easy. Oh, no, no, no! No, 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 no! Oh, look at that big boy. All right, let's get him. Oh, man, I did not see that coming. That got past my Monado, I gotta say. Oh, he's moving, holy shit. Oh, man. I give him credit, that was good. That was good. The arena going down, that was good. That was nice. Good job, game. Oh my god, that was nice. That was nice. Insane support of the stream continues to come through on twitch.tv/JakeKnowsIt. Breaking news following the felling of that boss. The Zelda Sensei has come through with, count 'em, 10. That's right, 10. Gifted subs. The Zelda Sensei to Doc Link 3011, Vianki, Falcon Emblem, Kiki F, The Myth 560, Supersonic Fan Guy, Power of 47, Mund Gulliver, Dad Mustard, and really fantastic. Oh, gifted the gift of life. That is a sub to the channel, baby. No ads for you. Love to see it. Is Jubilation the same as Titillation? Not at all. Not at all. Jubilation is more outward, whereas Titillation is more like... You know what I mean? Jubilation's so different from that. What's going on? Why is everybody being weird? Full regret. No, it was your fault. That was Bungle's fault. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Blame Bungle. Blame at Bungaroo88 in the YouTube chat. Will people be mad if I do this? Will you be mad? I love Glass's Shulk. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, I love Glass's Shulk. Shit.
Where are we?
We're in a dungeon.
What is this place?
We have to go find a key to open a door.
Cathedral. There's an altar over there.
All right, let's go investigate it.
These have scary faces.
We better take a look.
Oh wow, we're at the end of the corridor already? Snake mouth? Interesting. All right.
You see something, Shulk?
No.
This indentation. It looks like something should fit inside it.
Oh no, it is go find a key to open the door.
Yep, Ricky feel like something here.
It's probably a way up to the top.
Could it really be that easy?
There's no use thinking about it. Let's search for whatever fits into the gap.
Whatever fits into the gap. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. We'll see how it sticks the landing ultimately, but I don't know. I feel like I'm ready. Are we trying to puzzle right now? I don't know. You gotta think about this like you're watching the movie version of it though, you know what I mean? You gotta think about this is when the characters face some challenges. This is when in the anime, not everybody makes it. Not everybody, you know what I mean? This is how you eliminate some of the party members. not eliminate, like kill them, but this is how you kind of drop them off so that when you're fighting the final boss, when you're actually fighting Zanza, wait a second. It's like, you know, this is how you make it so that there's only Shulk up there. You have some trials. Which is important to people sometimes. You know what I mean? I say that, but at the same time, I feel like this game is really, really intentionally being like, you guys should really be all together at the end. So maybe that's how you would play it in the TV show version. You have people like drop off and then rejoin you at the very, very end. You know what I mean? You've seen that in a lot of action movies. You've seen that in a lot of superhero movies. Just when the hero turns the tables and starts winning the battle, that's when all the allies start showing up. Or alternatively, when they've got to dig deep, when they've got to push through, that's when all the allies show up in the 5-point finale, the dig deep subbeat. You know how it is, chat. You know how it is. Dragon summon. Don't love the sound of that. Don't love the sound of that. Maybe. Oh no, dude. Are we gonna have to take a dragon bone and fit it into the door? Oh no, we're ringing the bell. This is fun. All right. Never mind. They turned me around on this. This is good stuff. We're using Ultra Hand right now to ring the bell. What's the dragon gonna look like? Oh, there she is. Okay, all right. This is getting a little random for your boy. I gotta say, this is getting a little. Oh, it's not even here. Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of video games just at some point they all give in to, you know what's cool? Dragons. What? No. People love dragons. Should we set it up? No. People don't love setup. They love dragons. And then the guy goes, "You're right, dude. I've never once say anybody say that they love setup, but I have heard people say they love dragons." Exactly. And then they do a dragon boss fight and then they move on with their lives. Oh man. Oh, cutscene. Oh shit. Is there anything you would change about the story now that you were so close to the end? Yeah. I think a lot of what was going on in this game lost. There was, I think what it Act 1 of this game I thought was incredibly powerful. Up to the midpoint, when you get to the top of Prison Island, you have the Fiora reveal, all of that stuff. I thought it was really powerful because I thought it was when you were closest to the protagonist, you were closest to Shulk, and he was invested. He was invested in a way that was real. That was about his real life. Now it feels like a lot of our investment is intellectual and philosophical more than it is about like, I feel disconnected from the realness of it all. What's like really at stake. And it's because like the world is now at stake. So that's what you're supposed to be invested in right now. And that kind of stuff, like, only, I think when you do that, what you have to do is you have to make the personal philosophy that is at stake incredibly important to the main character, to them saying something about themselves, right? And this is fine. People, this is a personal thing. People enjoy this kind of storytelling when it turns big. And I have always been somebody that I'm just like grounded in the character relationships. And I do feel at this point in the game, something that bothers me is that between the characters, nothing is at stake. For me. Like, I want there to be some friction between Shulk and Fiora. I want there to be some friction between the, like, we've solved all that. They've just said, that's good. You're all on the same team. You all represent the good. The bad guys are over there. And there's something about that lack of friction where it just kind of turns into good guys versus bad guys for me. That I start to pull off the page a little bit. And that's why I say it starts to, oh, we're feeling like a video game. We're feeling like a video game. You know what I mean? So yeah, that would be my take. I hope that makes sense to people. It's very, I'm talking about something that's very like how I feel. So I hope that makes sense. I really liked your yap when we got to the tone poem. You really sounded super optimistic for the story. Yeah, definitely. I think like I see now looking back what that was doing, and I think I even figured it out before we got the full reveal of the I mean, I've been saying this ever since I brought up Kingdom Hearts, the like Shulk is dead person watching Shulk thing. But I think it's like important to know, just like to pay attention to who lore is coming from, because information always has a perspective. Especially when you're storytelling. Information always has a perspective, and I think some people treat lore as objective. Just keep that in mind. I bet you I'm going to bring that up a lot here, actually. So the scene that we're going to get here, by the way, quick yap, then we'll hit it, is going to be the Shulk, are you ready? Are you ready to do this? I will say yes. Dunban will explicitly, because of the direction we've gone in with this game, where it is more about ideas and philosophy now, probably Dunman, but maybe somebody else will say something literally like, okay, it is time to claim our fate. It is time to seize our destiny. Something like that, because the game is, the subtext has been brought to the surface, and we're just doing text about ideas right now. So I'm minimizing my windows. I just have to trust that the stream works. If anything weird happens, somebody just like at me on Discord, okay? One of my mods, if anything weird happens. I currently don't have any Discord notifications. So just, if something weird happens, just at me on Discord, okay? It's too late now. Oh God, something's happening. Something's happening. I'm not looking. Actually, I'm also going to mute the alerts so that I don't even hear them from now on. So thank you for supporting the stream. Neither one of us will hear them now, okay? I'm going to mute the alerts.
Aren't you scared?
I would be lying if I said no.
Glasses.
But still, we must go on.
Yes.
Agreed. We know what we're fighting for.
We decided ages ago.
Ideas. Confirm the ideas.
Oh, sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
Nice.
Come on, Dunban.
Right, let's go. Time to seize our destiny.
What did I tell you? Let's go, chat. Let's go. Incredible. W. You better all be complimentary in the chat right now. Oh, you bastards. I don't want to go back, look at the VOD, and see derogatory comments, only complimentary comments. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Check in on the outside world. See that things are going crazy. I understand this. Good reminder of what's going on outside, honestly, because I had not thought of this in a while.
We can't hold out any longer.
Wow, Juju got another line. Damn.
We're not the only ones.
Juju had to show up to film that day.
Believe in Shulk and the others. We will defend this place until they get back. That's the plan. So stick to it.
Understood.
Wow, this is hype, chat. I'm getting. Oh my God! Hey, look, it's Cerberus. What? Was I supposed to know that this was a thing? That they were on our side now? Didn't we kill him? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Something fishy's going on there. That's fishy. We'll probably get some answers about that later.
They're on our side now.
Fishy business.
They used to be Homs, all of them.
Oh wait, never
They
mind.
may look different, but they all want the same thing as us.
Oh, okay.
Juju, let's go.
Yeah, okay, no, we're just on the same side. Get your gun. Okay, good. We're just on the same side now. All right, sure, why not? Okay. I mean, I thought that guy was all about eating up Homs, but guess not. Oh shit, we're back in the game. All right, at least nobody's trying to have a heart-to-heart up here. Okay. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, the prison terrace. Beautiful. Man, okay, big cutscene. There he is. Oh, finally, let's take him. Okay. Wait, what did I say? Kept me waiting long enough, little shulky.
Dixon!
Kept me waiting a
Almost verbatim. Almost word for word. From my mouth into this video game. Schrodinger's cat style. Did this line even exist before I said it? Did my prediction reach back into the past and force this line into the game? Maybe.
while, Shulk.
Waiting. For us to fight you.
Yeah, that's what it's come to.
Okay.
Or will you just shut up and let me kill you?
We'll never do that.
Just as I expected. Wouldn't have it any other way. I've been working for Lord Zanza since the beginning. I raised you purely so he could live on.
I know.
I just want to experience this, so I don't want to get too caught up in a yap, but I do have some criticisms of Dixon's character where I feel like the closer and closer we get to his truth, the less and less interesting he becomes. Maybe that's just me. Some of this, I think they're pushing it too far. I don't know. I'm like half expecting him to just be like, all right, listen, I was just in this for myself. I don't even care about this. And to just like dive off the tower into a pool and go start drinking a margarita. You know what I mean? He's just gone so far.
I must thank you for granting me such power. It's all down to you that I'm standing here, ready for you now.
Enough talk, boy.
Oh, here we go. He's going big boy mode. He's going big boy mode. This is nice. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so I would say for me, this is the high tower surprise. I know by virtue of the game's mechanic of seeing into the future that you get a sense of this form existing, but I do think it still is going to operate as a, in this fight, you will see how the team has to change or evolve or dig deep in a way that they maybe had not before to defeat this guy, to kind of cement how they are going to defeat the next guy. So, like, at some point in this battle, I'm expecting very direct, because that's how this game is communicating to us right now, very direct commentary on the fact that Shulk does not need the Monado anymore. He does not need it. And what he does need is contained within his identity, his memories, his perspective. Because I do think, chat, that there is like a they're trying to, there's been enough commentary in this game for so long that I do think that there is like a direct symbol almost that they're trying to suss out of the Monado at this point, that the Monado is, I think that's how I would do it. This is how I would do it. I don't know if the game is going in this direction, but if you define the Monado as a symbol, and the Monado is simply a reference point for self-determination, then what you can do is, if Shulk exudes a strong enough will in this world, if he has that sense of, if the sense of I will claim my destiny, I will change my fate is strong enough, then Shulk should be able to summon that Monado-like power, maybe get the glimpses of the future, whatever, by virtue, I think, of that alone. Because when something becomes a symbol, you can just access it by achieving that kind of like mental, philosophical, emotional state. And that's kind of how you cement this idea of Shulk's emergence of autonomy, and that kind of like being what the game is about ultimately. Yeah.
Dixon! If you're so determined to stop us, then we will kill you.
Oh, wait a second, chat. Gotta say, kind of love that. I think sometimes games and stories in general are maybe a little nervous about justifiable violence. Like, what is violence worth? When should we actually do violence? Like, peace and love and the power of friendship is not the answer every time. And the fact that they're like, no, this is worth killing you over is actually sick. Hold on, chat. I need to check my Discord. I'm getting some messages. Well, I guess nobody can say that I didn't really have the chat and everything closed. All right, let's address this. Dumpy Sheep gave out 100 gift subs to the community. I don't know what to say about this. Dumpy Sheep, I am getting emotional on main right now. And then, wait, oh my God, that's the second alert. They gave out 100 gift subs twice. Okay, let's be transparent. Let's be transparent about what I'm feeling right now. Let's be transparent about this. Let's just be honest. Okay, let's just be honest. What I'm feeling right now is that I don't know how to react in this situation. I feel I am a relatively smart person, that I can think on my feet. I am a performer. You have broken through all of that. You have broken me down. Congratulations. It's over. Performer Jake has left the building. I am having an emotional reaction to this. To support me in that way is very powerful. It just is. It's extremely powerful. And I think for me, for you to say, I'm going to support this stream that I enjoy in a way that also benefits others and the other people that are here. Oh man, I'm getting emotional. Oh God. I don't know. Like, that's the way that you want to spend your money and exist online is like a very cool and powerful thing. Yeah, that is really cool and really kind. I don't know what to say. Like, thank you. What if I can't beat this guy? No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Shulk, you don't need the Monado. The power is within you. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Hit him from the side. Hit him. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna live. Oh, did I lose? Fuck. Oh, no. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, they got me for a second. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is good because now I think you get that where I'm expecting that stuff that I was talking about, like the direct commentary of the themes of the fact that we don't need the Monado, that we're going to possess a sense of self-determination. You have to get these things in the middle of this fight so that you can dig deep, so that you can have these moments. And I think that's why you see these kinds of scenes in the middle of the boss fight before we actually defeat him.
You worms are no match for me.
Oh shit.
I see you've inherited Mayneth's power.
That was cool how everybody was knocked down.
Huh?
I've inherited her memories. That's why I
Whoa, even more direct than I was expecting. Shit, I feel like I said that a minute ago and I didn't make as big of a deal out of it. But like the power derived from identity, the power derived from memories, the who you are, the decisions that you've made, that kind of stuff is what you can derive power from. And you have all of these gods in this game talking down to you and telling you you were created for this reason. You were chosen for a random reason. And that's bullshit. And you have to defy that stuff. And you have to say, no, I am important because I exist. I am choosing how I will be important and what I will do with that myself. That's good shit.
fight you.
Fiora!
Memories, huh? And what good are those meant to be?
Wow.
Can't use memories to kill anyone.
Okay, see, that's too far. That's what I'm saying about when your story becomes too much about ideas. You have people like Dixon saying things like, what is the point of memories? You can't use memories to kill anyone. That's like stupid, you know? And it's fine. I'm nobody's paying attention to this like more than me, but you know what I mean? Like it's not emotionally charged in the way that I would like.
Why are you fighting?
Yeah, tell me.
You're helping Zanza to create a world where nothing exists.
Oh, I'm self-interested.
What could you possibly hope to get out of it?
Power.
Only those with power have the right to decide such things.
Ideas.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Ideas.
Zanza just tells me where to fight and I fight. And that's how I like it.
Is that your reason for fighting?
It's the only reason.
Maynard wished for a world where the peoples of Bionis and Mechonis could live hand in hand. You will never get away with this!
Is that right? Then what are you gonna do about it? In that feeble...
Yo, stop talking about my body, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Shulky. Get in there, Shulky.
That body doesn't have a Monado anymore.
Yes, let's talk about the Monado. Let's talk about it.
Who knows how much life it's got in it?
Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Dude. What I think actually really works about this, I think that there are components missing, but I like this concept of it, is when you took the Monado from Shulk, for all intents and purposes, should have been dead, according to the villain's logic. But the fact that he wasn't, the fact that there was a part of him with the will to still be alive, goes against everything they're telling you. That's how you know that they're wrong. And now you see something extremely similar happening to Fiora, where her will, her desire, has to be able to maintain her life, even though she does not have the Monado. You think the Monado is what gives you power, but it is your power that is literalized through the Monado. Really cool.
Yeah, goodbyes.
It can't be.
I'm fine. I'll carry on fighting beside you until the very end.
Let's go. No, this is good. You know what I like about this? This is a moment. This is a moment for the party. Now this is when you oh no, oh.
I won't give you that chance.
Chat, I dropped the controller in my hand. I'm pulling up the chat. I'm sorry, I'm pulling up the chat. Chat, I dropped the controller in my hand. Chat, what do I do? First time for everything. Chat, what do I do? Help me. What do I do? What do I do? Do I reload the save? Damn it. Oh, damn it. So embarrassed. Surprised it hasn't happened before. Yeah, honestly, chat, now that I saw how easy it was, there is a part of me that's like, damn, that's crazy. That never happened before. So it's pause and then A to skip. Got it. Chat, how we feeling about all my stuff I'm saying so far? Positive or negative? Do you get where I'm coming from?
Aren't you scared?
We're bringing it all to the surface. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I was really engaged in that last cutscene too. I'm so mad. What I was about to say, by the way, so that we can get right into it, is that I was sensing the zoom out of the camera right after that moment between stop reading chat. All right, I'm putting chat away. I'm blind to the chatters. I was sensing that moment where they were gonna pull out, and because Fiora had this line, and she was like, "I'm willing to die for this cause," and like, this is the point in the game where you need to have people be like, "No, no more dying for no reason." You know what I'm saying? All right, we can skip this. This was the first part. All right, let's get him. Finally, a bit of action. I wonder how this works. I wonder if it's like time. I wonder if you can lose this part of the fight. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to get him down to a certain health. I'm sure some of the Xeno heads in chat are posturing right now. Right now, the Xenoheads are like, I know the answer. And I'm telling these other Xenoblade people. Not as smart as me. Not as... Wow, we're getting his health down pretty good, though. This is nice. Chat, we're gonna kill him in the first phase. I'm speedrunning. They said it was impossible. They said you couldn't do it. No! Wow, that's crazy. We were really rushing him. Okay, okay.
This is getting boring.
Hands off the controller.
Words are no match for me.
Funny. That was really fast.
See, you've inherited Mayneth's power.
Actually, it's the
Not
memories.
her power.
Huh?
I've inherited her memories. That's why I fight you. You will never get away with this!
Is that right? Then what are you gonna do about it? In that feeble body?
Dude, I like his weapon, I gotta say. It's cool. They gave him a cool, weird weapon, right? Because it's still his gun, but it's all
Body
nasty.
doesn't have a Monado anymore.
Here we go.
Who knows how much life it's got in it?
Here we go, baby.
Hey, better say goodbyes.
It can't be.
I'm fine.
Here it is.
I'll carry on fighting beside you
Until the very...
end.
Nope. Tell her no. Tell her no. Tell her no. Somebody tell her no. Somebody say she's wrong.
Well then, we better make this quick.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shulky gets in there. Need the party's help.
What's that?
Start with
Little
Shulk.
boy lost his Monado and can't do a
More
thing
Monado
without
talk.
it.
Be careful!
Oh, I'm so invested in this
Will you
shit right now.
cut?
God damn.
It's time to learn your play.
Ooh, little Waluigi scream.
Melia!
Melia, dude.
Stand up, Fiora! Did you not say that you wanted to be with Shulk? Do not throw your life away!
Can't
for
be
this
with Shulk if you're
scoundrel.
dead. Let's go.
He's right. You have to take what you want.
Yes.
There's no
Yes.
point in dying.
Yes, there is no point in dying. Good shit.
You're nothing.
Come on, we still got some more people. There it is.
Shulk, show him what you're made of. Come on, man. You don't need the Monado to take down this
Show him what you're made of, baby.
piece of scum.
Yes, yes, the whole group. We're all coming together. You see this, chat?
Ricky knows Shulk brave. Ricky want to see the old Shulk.
Shit.
Shulk is real.
Okay.
hero.
All right. I'm so sorry to talk about this. First off, him saying Shulk is the real Hieropon is hitting me in the feelings hard. But I think I misinterpreted where we were in the story. This is clearly, to me, the first sub-beat of the 5-point finale. This is the gathering of the team. Then we will execute the plan. A surprise is still coming. This was not the surprise. There will be a surprise later. And then we will hit the dig deep, and then we will hit the execution of the new plan. This is very clearly all of us coming together with reinstilled focus and meaning. Very nice.
Real power comes from within.
Yes.
Believe in your own true strength, Shulk.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
Shulk,
Yes.
it's time, Shulk. Let's finish this.
Let's finish this.
I will not fail.
Yes.
With your faith in me and our strength combined, we can do this.
Yes. Oh, there it is. He's got the powers.
Make this worth my while.
Will they dare? They both got it, dude. Look at that. Self-determination.
Can't be.
Yes, it can, dude. The Monado is fake, you idiot. Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's get him.
I underestimated you.
Oh, we're screaming and beaming now. Very Waluigi.
How is it possible without the Monado?
Dude, you don't need the Monado.
Face me.
Put the Monado down.
Stand and fight!
Yes.
Still got some fight in you then. I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon!
I just wanted the power of a god. This martyr stuff's not for me. Go!
Surely this is a trick.
I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here! You expect us to let you go? What?
Enough. It's Zanza we're after, not him.
Okay.
Damn. How'd that kid get so strong? I ain't gonna let you see me die.
No, you're dead, dude. You got a big glowing green scar across your chest.
I won't give you the satisfaction of victory.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're saying that he's such a scoundrel, he wouldn't even die for the cause. Oh, I see. They're trying to, okay, once again, this is the problem when you make your characters simply representative of ideas. I feel the reason that they have Dixon not fight to the end and not die here is because of what they're trying to like say in the story, and how Shulk has such a strong will and self-determination, and that is what makes him different. That is what gives him power. So you have that contrast with Dixon, who like isn't even willing to have the fight, like see the fight through to the end, I guess. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Man, I don't know.
Looks like the student finally surpassed the teacher.
If that's what you want to call it, buddy. He should turn around and...
Shulk. His wounds.
He's dead. He's dead, Chad. He's dead. You got that green glowing scar. Oh, he's dead right now? Okay, so he still gets to die. Okay, but it's more about the moral. Oh, that's a face. Oh, he was not feel. Oh no, he is dead. Oh shit. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Damn, dude. Oh, where is this? We're checking in with this guy? All right, this is it. This is it, baby. We're closing in. Oh, he's looking around the world. He's seeing it. His reign of terror is extremely successful. He just saw that random guy get his head eaten. Oh, look at these sweet, sweet visions. Oh, juicy. He even sees us come. Dude, space fight? Are we gonna be flying? That would be fun.
Why? Why can I not see any further?
Oh, shit.
Now that
Shit. Chat, I gotta tell you, this is just some general life advice. If you ever find yourself with the power to see into the future and there is a point that you can no longer see past, that is when you need to start looking inwards and maybe choose a different path. It's not, you don't want to like go find out why. That's the point where you need to, you know what I mean? It's like a genie 3 wishes situation. You gotta, don't make the mistakes that everybody's making out here. Goddamn.
I possess both Monados. I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh? So Dixon has passed.
Nice.
Lorothea too. How can this be?
A little late on that Lorothea email.
How How could they be defeated by such worthless mortals?
This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
That's big, chat. That's big.
Has no need for gods.
Okay, and no need for gods is super specific language. We'll dive into that soon.
There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that thinking might just be your downfall, sir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, baby boy. Yes, love this, dude. Yeah, give me some, this is some dumb bullshit. This is the kind of shit I love. This is video games, baby.
Where are we? What happened?
Anyone that has ever complained about this hates fun. That is my take. You hate fun. If you don't like this, you hate fun. All right? So just have fun.
At nighttime, is Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on Bionis anymore. There's no land or sea either.
I like our little red line there. That's kind of interesting.
This power will help me protect Shulk.
Oh yeah, this is good shit. That's good shit, chap. Can I save? Nope. Still can't save. Damn, scary. Oh. Could have done without this. Could have done without this. I think just walking on empty would have been fine. But you know, I don't make the rules. All right. Let's take a little look around here. So what do we see? We're in the midst of a big old asteroid belt. Ricky said, well, never gonna get a chance to dance here again. We're coming from there. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's gotta be something. Oh, and then there's one all the way over there? I mean, that's gotta be something too. Because if that's us, then that's some shit. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the asteroid's just going in front of it. I thought I was like, oh, okay. Oh, then there's just some, okay, then you can kind of see deep down that way, we got some other planets. This is a planet that kind of, you know, we got the rings here, so this is like, we're doing like a Saturn-like planet. I don't know if I'm willing to buy that this is like human Saturn, you know what I mean? Whoa, dude, asteroids, you're getting a little close here, buddies. I feel like there's some shit here. Oh, man, chat's probably getting so annoyed. They're like, dude, you're just in space, like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Oh, I gotta fight this guy? I gotta fight the spirit of Moomcar? Moomba's back, dude! Oh my god. That is hysterical. I thought this was who we were gonna, I thought this was our guy. Dude, the return of Moomba. Wow, I'm gonna have to think about what this means. That Moomka's spirit is out here. Everyone is dead. We're all just programs in the big machine that we call life. And our soul just simply goes back into a folder when we're done with it. Oh, we're going to this. Oh, I see. So we'll teleport somewhere else. Okay, but like, come on, chat. That's there. Our world was back there. All that glowy guy down there. That's some shit. That's some shit down there. That's some special shit. All right. Oh, Jupiter. Okay, well then, you know what? I take back what I said. This is I guess this is us. I guess this is our shit. Oh man, look at that guy. He's schmoovin'. I guess this is our shit, chat. All right. Welcome to Jupiter, where you get more stupider. Do you think? All right. Damn, dude, we're doing hard fan service right now. Hard fan service. That's crazy. This is kind of what I was talking about the other day, chat. You know what I mean? I think in the end of this game, we're gonna be like slurping up. We're gonna be slurping up a lot of lore. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be like a lot of science fiction bullshit. And you guys know me. I'm not the science fiction head. I you know what I mean? This is all nice. This is the kind of stuff you put in your game so that the people that love it just like gobble it up. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. This is, you know, you get the people talking, you get the people thinking. if it's me and you're doing fan service, this is when if you know that you're making a franchise, if you know that you're making a game series, you got ideas about the future, this is where you come in and you sprinkle in some juice that you don't even notice. Then you don't even notice that shit. And then you come back and you look at this and it's like, oh, all along, it was right here, dog. It was right here. You know what I mean? That's what you do when you're doing stuff like this. Oh, like that's definitely something. I guess I'm thinking about Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I'm thinking about how they had to flee the Earth for that one. So I can't remember. It's been so long since I started that game. I can't remember what the inciting incident was for them to flee the Earth. And I'm like, is it this? Was something coming to kill them? I don't know. It makes no difference to me, chat. if I'm being honest, it makes no difference to me. All right. So what am I supposed to, if we're going like big brain, what am I supposed to be getting about everybody's souls out here? That we're in the realm of the gods? Is it literally that we're all just computer programs? And somebody is at the helm running our executable files?
Let's do this. I'm gonna go all out.
I don't think it's that. Because to be completely honest, chat, if we were all just in a computer program, I don't think people would like this franchise as much. Is that like a stupid thing to say? I think people would be annoyed. I think... Oh my god. That is I don't know. I think people would hate that shit. You get to the end of the game and they're just like, it turns out Alvis is a 15-year-old child playing a video game, sitting at his desktop PC. His parents are sleeping. It is a school night.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Man, could you imagine Xenoblade Chronicles ends by shifting the perspective of the game into first-person view, and you walk over to a normal human bathroom mirror. You look in the mirror, and you find that Alvis is looking back at you. The whole time, it was you, Alvis, playing a video game. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Ooh, wait, how about instead of a bathroom mirror, he like goes into a pond?
It's beautiful.
Okay, wait, we're getting the juice now.
Is that a ball of water?
You idiot. That's you stupid idiot.
You finally made
You stupid idiot. You come from a planet that is literally a ball of water. You think that all of the land on your planet are two big old robots that stopped moving. Oh, you are so stupid. Okay.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
Oh, they can't hear him.
I cannot wait to see which path you choose.
Ooh, okay.
Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Interesting. I'm into it. Oh, so he already knows we're gonna win. I think, at least. All right. Maybe I don't have to say this. Maybe everybody's on the same page, but maybe some people came in off the streets. I know that you can see the chat on the screen right now, but just a general reminder to anybody that might be watching that I have taken the chat off of my monitors here, so I have nothing to see. So just in case people are trying to talk and they're like, why isn't Jake looking at the chat? I don't know. Maybe nobody needs this, but just in case anybody's like, why isn't Jake looking at the chat? That's why. All right. Moving on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What's he doing?
Shulk.
Why does he look like that?
That voice. It's Zanza.
No, that's not Zanza.
But he looks different.
Thank you.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power.
Maineth's Monado.
Oh, interesting.
Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation.
Yes.
Now I possess all I desire.
Whoa.
There is no
It's kinda
longer
cool.
any need for the life of Bionis.
It's kind of cool what they're doing here, because I think aesthetically he's supposed to kind of look like the big the Bionis. I think he's supposed to, like, I think the head especially, so it's like, oh, I don't need that anymore. Like, he's taken on some of those qualities, and then having like the two swords being like the Bionis and the Mechonis being both, you know what I mean? So that's kind of neat.
I must thank you indeed.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of a little bit of, he's got some design stuff probably from both. I don't know. I'd have to look at the honestly, the Bionis Mechonis things, they're not super well ingrained in my head, but I'm imagining maybe those like shoulder things he's supposed to be like comboed.
You were of more use to me than any of my disciples.
Why can't you see further into the future then?
Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Oh, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay. So something interesting is okay. Oh man, I wanted to switch over to my prediction screen, but to do that, I would have to open up the window and glance at chat for a second. So I simply will not do the screen and explain my prediction. Here we go. This game has been doing this thing for a hot minute, where every so often Alvis will show up and he will give you a binary choice. And he will say, will you do this or will you do this? And the second he said that, I was like, Shulk, you have to pick a third thing. You have to do a third thing. And I think some people, this is one of those points that I call out sometimes, and I think that this might be a common misread. This might be something that people miss, is that like the idea isn't, does Zanza win or does Shulk win? It's what you do beyond that. And it's this idea of, I'm not a god. I'm going to create a world where nobody is a god. I am going to, you know what gods don't have? Friends. He can't be a god. Shulk will probably at some point before this game is over say the words, I can't be a god. And chat, almost immediately after saying those words, the game is going to reinforce the party, is going to bring like the friends into frame and be like, look, he's not a god. And I think what's happening here, the reason why I bring all of this up is because Dog just made a point of being like, I've got these two Monados, and you think Bionis, Mechonis, the whole game, they're setting up these binary opposing forces. But what have we been talking about with structure, right? The thesis, the antithesis, the synthesis. There's a third thing. It's not what you think. There is a third Monado, and it will come from Shulk very, very soon. And it will upset the worldview of Zanza, and it will be what ultimately helps Shulk achieve victory. A little deep down here.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple.
Maybe now I'm doubting myself. Because they've done so much. You don't need a Monado legwork. Is that stupid? Can you have a new Monado and be like, this is different? Yes. It can be different. Yes, it can be different because it's a symbol. It's not a sword. It's not a sword, Jake. It's not a sword. It's a symbol. It is a symbol of self-determination. Let's go.
You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings?
Playthings?
Yes! You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren after they had transformed into Telethia.
Ooh, nice. I like that. I like invoking that.
About? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are...
Okay, so again, I just want to state he is saying the Telethia are the High Entia's true form, and instead of being like, this is lore, this is fact, I need my good sweet viewers in the chat. I need you all to go, wait a second, that's his perspective. Information always has a perspective. Information is not absolutely true. It has a perspective, and that is him telling you something that is wrong.
Mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim. creating a primitive life form, the High-Entia.
Push back.
They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
Nope.
So this is the arrogance of a creator.
Thank you, Dunban! Thank you!
The life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food.
That's... Nope. We'll see.
Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
We'll see what you have to say about that in 10 minutes, buddy.
Omnipotence, the High-Entia still confined you to Prison Island.
True.
That is how limited you are.
Pretty funny.
Confined me. I was merely resting there for a while.
Yeah, whatever you gotta tell yourself.
I was wounded in the battle with Maynard's vessel.
Yep.
I simply awaited the day when a new vessel,
Shulk,
revealed to me in a vision, would be born.
Yes, yes. Got it, got it. I'm with you. Shulk.
I was born.
Yes.
Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Maynard. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Maynard.
You did a great deed.
Loved that. Loved that. Oh my god, dude. That was nice. Sometimes these goddamn cutscenes, they get me. They get me, oh yeah, dude. Oh, that was a good one.
In granting me a new Monado, I will gladly take you as my new disciple. Shulk.
Never!
This is sick.
I don't want to be your vessel or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs in a world without you.
Let's go, baby!
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain.
Oh, this is juicy and delicious. This is juicy and delicious, chat. I need you to take yourselves back to what I've been saying, I think, since the very first time I streamed this game. This is a game about Shulk needing to learn to put the Monado down. And what is so juicy about this is that Dog is going to get his third Monado. He is going to defeat this guy. He will probably be in possession of the trinity of Monados. We will reset this beautiful, beautiful world. We will create a new world. Something I've been saying this whole time as well. And he will put the Monado down. He will not be a god. He will put the Monados down. Oh my god, this is good shit. This is good shit.
Using one's power to change the world. That is a right possessed only by gods.
That's right. That's right. But he will make a better world.
Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Maynard. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship.
Oh shit!
But granting in
desire for friendship. Chat, what did I just say? Shulk's gonna become a little god. And he's gonna say, I can't be a god. I'm not a god. And then his little friendy poos. Dude, let's go.
Intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Maynard chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves.
Shit.
Our lives as food.
Oh, ants. Yum, yum, yum.
It appears that I was mistaken to grant free will.
I was mistaken to grant free will. Why are we talking about these ideas? Because that is what's happening. That is where he got his power. From free will, from self-determination. Let's fucking go.
However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world.
You'll create a new world?
Just as I have done many times before.
Oh, you're getting way ahead of yourself. Let's go. Oh, I want to fight this guy so bad. Let me fight him.
We will stop you!
Yes, yes we will. Let me fight him. Let's go. Let's go. Everything we learned. Chat, everything we learned. Let's go.
I shall wipe you from this world and bring forth this demise!
All right, let's finish him off. He's done. He's done. Come on, let's go.
You mere vessels dare to oppose the will of a god? Then I shall obliterate everything with my unimaginable power.
Let's freaking go, chat. Oh, ew.
Behold the true form of a united world.
I feel like maybe at some point you have to look into the mirror and ask yourself if this is what a good guy looks like.
Only the divine may shape the future.
Oh god, I thought something bad was happening there. Oh, something bad is happening. Not the Bionis Buster. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no. Might be in trouble here, chat. Could you please? We are trying to fight a boss right now. Could you please? Thank you very much. Oh shit. More shit's happening? Oh my god, another one of these? Damn.
How can you have visions? You no longer possess the Monado.
Oh, I guess I was having visions that whole time.
It comes
Oh shit, we're going hard now.
It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
Yeah, baby.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion.
Okay.
For that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only.
I like that. They're kind of telling him his logic is wrong. Oh shit, Shulk just went for that puppy.
It isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice.
Excellent.
And the strength to seize your destiny.
Seize your destiny. There it is again.
Our time has come. Our destiny is our own. Can it be? A Monado?
I'm not gonna lie, chat. It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. It feels good. Oh, mama.
It is not only you that has the right. Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared.
That's the future. A third option.
How can this have happened?
There you go.
You are mere mortals.
Yeah, out of your realm of understanding. The third act, chat, often called the synthesis. The old world combined with everything we learned in Act 2. Man, look at how this is all coming together. The synthesis, baby. God damn. All right. Hopefully I don't die here. Hold on, chat. Hold on, gotta see. Monado 3. Come on, tell me something about it. Damn, the restraint. All I can think is the restraint from Masahiro Sakurai, not including this in the Super Smash Bros. Video game. The restraint.
Your existence cannot be permitted. I will destroy you.
Is this thing gonna be so nasty? That's the question. God, this shit's going so hard. I think he's done. I think we can beat him.
It cannot be.
I think we got him, chat. I think he's done so. Bazooka, no.
How? The power of a god cannot be overcome.
Zanza, this is the providence of the world.
Oh, damn.
Even gods are merely beings restricted to the limited power.
Restricted to the limited power determined by providence. Oh,
That
dude.
power, although great, is not unlimited.
Trinity.
That voice.
3 Monado power.
How dare you disobey me? Ah!
I am Monado.
I am
I
Monado.
was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
Wow. Albus was God the whole time.
That's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza?
No.
Or does it belong to you?
That
Watch.
is something I decided long ago.
Very, very important there, chat. Very, very important. I want you to catch that. It is not him saying the world belongs to me. I've known this answer for a long time. I know the answer to this. It's not him saying the world, it's not him operating within that binary. Important. Oh, he's hitting him with the buster. Chulk, I suggest Armor.
That's simple. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Hit him. Hit him hard. Oh, he's donezo. No coming back from that.
Is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
Damn, dude. Goddamn. Use that god power. 1,000 million billion % chance. Chat, I will bet everything in this in this goddamn world that the symbol on the Monado, the kanji or whatever it's called, it was just God or something adjacent to God. I would bet all the bits, push them in the middle of the table. Shulk got that shit. He reached that shit on his own.
This is my home.
Your home?
No.
Let's begin the experiment. Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza.
Oh, nice,
Before
dude.
he became a god.
Oh, shit.
When he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
Oh, that bastard. He's been lying to us this whole time.
The results have not been confirmed.
He didn't want us to know.
Dangerous.
He didn't want us to know that an ant could become a god. All right. This is nice. You know what this is, chat? We're getting some Ansem the Wise. You know what I'm saying? We're getting some. This is some fan service. This is some good juice. I'm taking in the scene. You know, this is the end of The Last of Us, where you go in, you kill those surgeons. You didn't even know. You didn't even know The Last of Us 2 was getting started right in front of your eyes. So I'm scanning, dude. I'm scanning because you know this shit's important. You know that the half the reason this scene's in this game is for the sickos that they know are playing this game. They're licking their computer screens trying to figure shit out.
Voice. It's Mayneth.
Oh shit!
It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe.
No!
Once, only a god could perform such a miracle.
Oh, he got sick.
But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. What did you do? Don't do that. Oh no. He big banged.
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one.
Oh no.
A new universe. Your world was born.
Oh, oopsie. Oh,
And
ew.
so, 2 gods came into existence.
Oh, that's not good.
Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each
Okay. So, yeah, this kind of stuff isn't for me. It's not for me. I think that this is the kind of thing that only exists because it's like important to the creator and part of the larger franchise, and it like fans of the genre are all about this kind of stuff. I don't hate it. I know why it's there. I think it's okay, and even good. Like if I was editing this, I don't know if I would even tell them to take this out. I probably wouldn't. I get it. I get why. I know that people like this kind of thing. It's just not what I'm looking for. But I get it.
The stage. It was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation.
Memories. That's crazy. That's interesting. We're lacing that back in.
He wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Damn, he's been doing that since the beginning.
Filled with life.
Yeah, okay.
And the Telethia coming to wipe it out.
I see.
It was all the will of Zanza.
Sure.
It was. But the truth of the matter
it's like there's a certain kind of person that like all they want are answers, and they want to get to the bottom of these riddles and be like, here's how all this stuff connects. That's just not the kind of storyteller I am. I'm more about the meaning. I'm more about the heart, the what we're saying, not what we're doing. And that's fine. I think they're trying to satisfy these kinds of viewers right now. But you know what I mean? Like, if information is ever delivered to me this way, I'm only going to have an emotional response that goes like this high. It's never going to, I don't know. I felt more when Dog was sorting it up in the mix,
That he longed for friendship.
Oh shit. I think maybe they're going too far. I don't know if he really did long for friendship.
His future. And
That's
our
nice.
future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
All right.
Correct.
Sure. I see what you're getting at.
That time has passed.
Okay, yeah, that time has passed.
The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
I'm not a god.
Yes. That is why
I'm not a god.
Before you.
I'm not a god. Say it.
Alvis, what are you?
I am the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chad. It hurts. It doesn't feel good. Sometimes it feels good to be right. Sometimes it feels wrong.
But that will mean little to you.
Thank you.
To you, I am a machine.
Thank you, Alvis.
That is my original form.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish?
I'm no god.
Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate?
Come on, say it.
Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
Nope. Pick something. Come on.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Now, watch. Now that he has said this and confirmed that I was on the right track, chat, watch. I have their number like I wrote it myself. Where did that Zanza was lonely? Zanza wanted friends, friendship. Where did that come from? For right here, right now, this is the moment. You think you're out in the void. You think only gods get to be here. You are stupid. I am smart. Watch. I'm giving Ryan 5 seconds to show up on this screen.
Too right.
This is storytelling. This is why storytelling is so beautiful. This is what I'm talking about, chat. This is you build a want in your viewer. You build a want in your audience, something that they want to see happen, something that they want to be shown, something that they want to be proven, and then you give it to them for the sweet catharsis. Do you see the power in this? Do you see the power in this? It is a beautiful, powerful thing. It is awesome, chat. This is what these streams are all freaking about. That moment right there, telling you right there, that's what this is about. Me being able to tell you Ryan is showing up on this screen in 5 seconds, and he shows up. And how do I know that? Because they made me want that. They put me in a position where I wanted that more than anything. Shit, let's go, dude. All right. Oh, chat, I got some, wait, hold on. I got some Discord noties. Wait, hold on. Triss is in my DMs. We have to give a shout out. I don't know when this happened, but you knew before me. We have to give a shout out to everyone's favorite whale, the number one, the superstar himself, the number one stream enjoyer, the number one chat charity giver, Dumpy Sheep. You might think he's a sheep, but he's a goat. He's a goat because she, Dumpy Sheep. I guess I made Dumpy Sheep. That was like a male presence in my head. But I guess it could be anything. It could be a Mechon for all we know. Dumpy Sheep. God bless. 100 more gifted subs. Chat, I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating from the generosity, obviously, but I feel like I'm joining back with you right now. I don't know what everybody has been saying in the chat, but I feel like we just went on a psychotic roll of validation of what this was all about. The predictions coming one after the other. This has been an outrageous time. Simply outrageous. And chat, more than the predictions being correct, what I hope everybody is seeing here is how I got there, about what the game is doing, how we scaffold these moments and then tip over these towers so that they land, so that we feel them. Storytelling. You know what's beautiful, chat? We still have a beat. We still have something that we need to hit because we had the dig deep down. We had the touched by the divine moment. We got our new Monado, and now we need to execute our new plan, which is what you're seeing in front of you right now, what we're going to do with the world. But of course, the 15th beat, the final thing, the final image. And chat, I hope you can take yourselves back if you've been here throughout the entire journey. My prediction about the final image. Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember my prediction about the final image? I will not drop the controller. Fiora, thank you. Fiora on the beach. What else? An important detail. Fiora in her human Ham's body on the beach. The restoration, chat. We've been building to this. This has been scaffolded. This is something that the game made clear. We needed to get that body back. This is it. That's the final image. From Shulk's perspective, you know what I mean? Because before the game became about ideas and before the game became about gods, before all that stuff happened at the end of the second act and in the third act, what was the game about? We got to go back. We got to make that world. What's really important to Shulk? You know what I'm saying? It's not being a god. It's not being powerful. It's not any of the stuff that we've done for the last hour. What's important to Shulk is a world where he has a life with Fiora. That's what's important to Shulk. And that's what's important to Fiora, too. We just talked about that. So let's go. All right. All right.
Great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Oh, that was juicy.
Everyone.
Oh, that was so juicy.
Look, don't worry, Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, trying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right?
Yep.
Yes, he's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough.
Being with the ones we love?
We change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last.
Oh, that's all you got, huh?
We do not know what the future will hold.
Okay.
More fun not knowing. Ricky want to have fun.
My goat,
Life's
my
little
king.
surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting.
Yeah, sure.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah.
Wow, I really like this music. That's really nice.
Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator.
Shit, that's awesome.
Tell me your decision for the future of this world.
Will they verbalize
I
it?
won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world.
I'm so sorry. I'm pausing. I'm not sure if this is extremely clear to people or not. There was a moment earlier in the game, like hours and hours and hours ago, the first time that Alvis floats like a binary decision to Shulk. And I remember on the stream, I literally said, do a third thing. And I knew when I said that was a point where I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, no. You need to pick the side that's against Zanza. And I feel like if you get to this point, you should really know by then that this is like no, he's picking the third thing. This is nice, dude. God. Oh, shit. This whole game is building to this, because what is this other than understanding how it's like getting perspective on appreciating the gift of life. You know what I mean? All of what they were talking about a minute ago, about like, that's what life is. You don't know what's going to happen. This is how it should be. That's what Dunban said at the beginning of the game, dude. Appreciate that gift of life that fucking Shulk is giving you right now. Shit.
And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
My sweet boy, my sweet boy, my sweet boy, my sweet good boy, my sweet good boy Shulk, my sweet excellent protagonist Shulk. Good boy, good boy. Nice. Oh, we big banged. Whoa. Oh, shit. Huh. Probably implying something there. Wow, Chad, that was nice. Oh. Oh, shit. Nice. The world, dude. Oh, shit, we're all together. Oh, my God. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Look at this. Without gods, there's no arbitrary division.
You idiot! Are you trying to kill me?
Shulk kept that guy around.
I'm really sorry, Colonel. Sorry.
This is nice. This is see, okay. All right. I just want to make something clear to the audience. This is emotionally hitting for me right now, right? Because again, we're going this is real. You're seeing like the real stuff. You know what I mean? This isn't about ideas. This is about like, oh, you're seeing it. And to have it through this first person perspective right now, you know what I mean? This old world, but it's the same but different. you're seeing it in a different way. God damn, that's nice.
What jumps around the entire colony? 50 laps! Now!
Please,
Shit.
Ah, yes. That's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The restoration's coming along nicely.
There he is.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea. The High Entia and Machina have some amazing technology.
That was an interesting shoulder touch.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora, what is it?
Reveal.
have you seen Shulk?
Reveal.
Oh, he just left. I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Oh shit, we're her?
Fiora?
Yes?
Damn, that's cool.
It's nothing. Good luck.
Shit.
If you're looking for Shulk, he is not here.
Amazing. It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular.
This is the most Melia has ever hit for me, and it's not even close.
If anything, Fiora, I was thinking.
Holy shit.
Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Yeah, brother.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have. I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much, and it is the reason I am here now.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything.
It is so awesome
I'm glad I met you.
that you don't know what they're talking about. It is so
And are
effective. Because it doesn't matter. Oh. Mama.
Yeah. Almost got it.
Ryan! Go, Ryan!
Yes, I'm so glad they found each other. And by they, I mean Ricky and Ryan.
Oh, Ricky really hungry!
Put your back into it, Ryan! Are you okay?
Gatto did not make the cut.
It's salty. What's up with the water being so
Singing.
salty?
Ryan, you're terrible at this. When was the last time you fished?
Oh, Ryan, bad fisherman. Ricky won't eat big fish.
Give us a break. You try next time, Furball.
Oh, fishing is Ryan's job. Ricky's job is eating.
Hang on a sec. Isn't Oka gonna have a massive go at you if you don't go back to her with 14 fish to feed all your
Wife
little
Pond
boys?
mentioned.
Ricky forgot. Wifey Pond very angry if not catch more fish.
It ain't me she's gonna be angry with.
No, Ryan, catch fish now.
Okay, see, this is my... See, okay. Where some people did not care. Oh, wait, I see I've got some Discord noties. I'll hit those in a second. Where some people did not care. Where I was not super into the, like, the what I called fan service with, like, the lore dump and all that backstory stuff. This shit, I will sit here for 3 hours with a smile on my face, happy as all hell, and watch this shit. Just them living their lives. I don't care. I don't care. This is all I want. Man, we're even close to the water. Are we getting the beach scene of my dreams? How will they get out of Fiora's perspective to show us Fiora, I wonder? Okay. Wow, we are getting the beach scene. There's a little bit of me in this. There's a little bit of me in this, I think. I think maybe me and some of the people behind this story have some similar conventional attitudes. There's some shit in here that I'm like, why did we both do that? $2 from Gavote15 on YouTube. I can't send much, but thank you. Truly, thank you. Gavote15. Shout out for the $2 tip. Thank you so much. That's a super chat. I really appreciate that. Just on, dude, a YouTube viewer not taking in one of these free subs from Dumpy Goat, and you just threw the dual ticket. No, don't even, please, don't even worry about that. I can't send much. That is plenty. You could have been enjoying this for free. I am so honored that you choose to give me your time and attention. That alone is so meaningful to me. Thank you so much for just giving a little bit more. You know what I mean? A little coffee, a little something. That is just showing that you value something like that. That is so meaningful. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me like that. It's very kind. Oh, there he is, our boy.
The breeze feels so good.
Okay.
It does.
Oh, Shulk was looking Shulk's little profile there was kind of hot. Not gonna, oh, this is her. This is her. Haircut reveal? Butt reveal? Whoa. Has it just been too long? She never looked like this, right? This is new? I'm actually not sure. This is new, right? Yeah, this is new. Okay, chat says new, yeah. So what's cool about this to me is that, like, she kind of went through it, right? She, like, went through it a little bit more than the other characters. And I feel like it's kind of important in this game's resolution to not just take her back to who she was, but there to be, like, a little bit of evidence, a little bit of magic evidence that something's a little, you know what I mean? Something. That's really nice. Peach Booty, a $50 super chat because of the butt reveal. Fiora Peach reveal, says Peach Booty. Oh my god. Yo, Peach Booty, thank you so much for the 5 bomb. A crazy super chat. Watching from the YouTube platform. I gotta say, the Twitch audience, they've been carrying today. They've been carrying. You know what I'm saying? But Peach Booty said, don't forget about us. Don't forget about me. We support the stream. We're happy that you're streaming out here on YouTube, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Peach Booty. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thanks for always tuning in. Necklace. Necklace is rendered at a higher degree than the rest of the clothes. Necklace, important necklace. I am clocking it. I will put it down. I will not get distracted. I'm sure it is something. But there's probably no way for me to know what it is. So I'm going to move on. But I'm just clocking it. You see that render? You see that Netflix render just like I do. All right? Like that Elvis necklace. You think I'm going to let that necklace be on my screen for 2 seconds and not clock that shit?
What is it?
You're hot, dude. He's just like, you're... Oh, well, we're talking about it.
That's all.
It's new.
Really? Oh, I was thinking about growing it out, but...
Does Shulk know? Does he know what he did? I don't know.
Hey, which do you prefer?
Both, of course.
Oh, come on.
No, I like this one. I think this is nice.
What am I supposed to say to that?
Sorry.
Yeah, Shulk, obviously.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
It's great like that. Don't change it.
I'd forgotten what it feels like to do this. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Who knows?
That wouldn't have been my line, but that's okay.
I'm sure it will be full of ups and downs.
Ups and downs?
I don't know what the future holds.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
But that means I can imagine the possibilities.
This is nice, though.
We can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Yes. Oh, they got a fish!
You're right.
Do you remember what the Monado I mean, Alvis said to us the last time we saw him.
Oh, she's in, dude.
Of course.
She changed. She changed. That's sick. Good shit, game. I like that. I actually like that choice. I think that's a good choice. I think that's a stronger choice. That is a bolder, more meaningful choice than to just be like, everything's cool now. Nobody, whatever. It was all a dream. That's, yeah, let's go. Good shit, game. That, I appreciate that. I think a lot of pieces of media would have made the other choice and it would have been weaker for it.
Shook. This new world is boundless.
Okay, you know what? That's cool. Never mind. Never mind. The lines I said I didn't like before, I think it's okay. Now it's okay. This is what we're doing. We're talking big. We're going big. We're going wide right now. It's okay.
Not only you, but many forms of life.
And I see he's got that shit, that necklace too.
In this world, all life will walk towards the future.
What is this? What is this?
Hand in hand.
That felt like that felt like a sequel tease.
One day, I hope I can.
Oh, they're just saying it.
The people of this endless world.
Oh shit.
Me too. We will. I know it.
We'll meet them, and whatever happens, we'll face our future together.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, final image. Final image. This is it. Why do you look out at the ocean, chat? Why do you look out at the ocean? Remember, the world used to be the Bionis and the Mechonis surrounded by endless ocean. Are we trying to communicate some endless possibilities, perchance? This is nice. This is good stuff. How far back we going? Oh yeah, zoom all the way back. Yes, dude. Look at that wild, wild world. Goddamn. That's beautiful. Oh, that's fantastic. Goddamn. All right. That's a good video game. That was nice. Well, chat, I guess we did it. I guess we made it to the end. Congratulations if you were here for the end of Xenoblade Chronicles, the definitive edition. Rolling credits. It only took us many, many, many months and 70-something hours of gameplay. I think the final image, honestly, showed me a lot about why I think people really like this franchise and like this game in particular, because I think it was emotionally affecting to see this vision for a better world, and to, like, I get it. Like at the end, I was like, oh yeah. This is like, I don't know. Envisioning a better world is a powerful thing. Being invested in solutions, being able to see a world that, like, its betterment is fueled by diversity, is fueled by engaging with the identities and perspectives of others. That's awesome. That's really cool. It's really cool that that's part of their vision for a better world. Wait, hold on. There might be a post-credits. Hold on. What am I looking at? The Comb of Life? Nope, that's a logo. My bad. Unfamiliar with that logo. Okay, never mind. So this is officially me watching my first video I put up about Xenoblade doing the predictions. Now, I noticed that there is a little intro here. And then there is some me playing the game before it's just me talking on the menu for 20 minutes. I don't remember editing this video. I don't remember what's in this video. No idea what I genuinely don't know what I said in this, because as I've said before, when I was recording this, when we were streaming this, I was not going to upload this video until I was told to. So I genuinely, this has the authenticity of a story that you have never told before, because it was off the dome, just with my devices. Here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Jake Steinberg, and I am a writer. I like to play video games from a storytelling perspective, and recently I streamed Xenoblade Chronicles on my Twitch channel. Oh, I love this voice I do where I'm, hello everyone, I am doing this, and I streamed Xenoblade. It's 100% on purpose. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Writer. I don't think anyone else gets it. I think they think I'm just speaking, but I'm doing a bit. All right. And there he stands, as he does every night, at 22 o'clock, waiting waiting for the young woman he met years and years ago at this very spot under that light.
Hello.
I've lost something really important in my... I have never played... Completely forgot about that. I do enjoy whenever that moment comes up. The improv, if you will. You know what I mean? I go to talk to somebody and I start talking as them. I do that in every RPG I play that I stream. I think I got a little bit away from that in Xenoblade. That's all. I do love doing that. Sometimes a story consumes me and I start writing it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a funny thing here, by the way, where I have never played Xenoblade. Again, funny thing just for me. I have never played a Xenoblade, and I don't really know anything about the franchise other than...
I'm really feeling it!
This is pretty good. This is a pretty good intro to this whole thing, honestly. You know what I mean? For something that I assuredly threw together in like 30 minutes, this is pretty good. So I played the first couple hours of the game up to the point where me and my two buddies went off into a cave to recover some supplies. My chat then asked, based on what I had played so far, where did I think the story was going? This is that meditation. Thank you for watching. If I had to guess about where it was going based on what we've seen, I think that this is mostly like unedited. So this is there's going to be a drop. I don't know if I even watched this back. Where did the audio quality go? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What happened? Did something happen? It's good? Okay. I don't even think I watched this back. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what I'm sure there's going to be a lot of pause and a lot of like me just being like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Being kind of like annoying. So apologies. So here's what I'm going to do. That home base that we chilled out in at the beginning of the game, like our simple town life, we kind of did our setup, right? We displayed our settlement where the humans live and where the poo-poos live with us. And you've got all the stuff there. You've got Dan, whatever, hanging out in his little house. You've got the lab. I think we need to disrupt this. So there's two things. No, there's really only one thing you do. I think you set up the like little cannon defending that town from the debris or whatever. You know what I mean? I think what you're doing there is that you're scaffolding, you're setting up that this is not an entirely safe place to be. And I think you got to bring the conflict home. You got to bring the conflict home. So I'm thinking you've got your little colony of people. We're living relatively little quiet life with the friends. We've got the... If it ever feels like I'm waffling when I'm talking about stuff like this, it's because I am. It's because I'm trying to entertain on the spot. And I'm also kind of like in the background, I'm doing the calculation. I'm being like, where am I going with this? What am I saying? This is how this works, right? Kind of like talking it out. You know what I mean? The threat of the Mekon looming in the background, but there seems to be a routine. There seems to be a stability to life. And then I think you bring the action home. The Mekon, they show up. We just went out. All three of us, the three core party members, are away from home right now, completing this task off in this cave. We're not thinking. This is actually something I'm really into because I think I did a good job in my streams of showing people this and highlighting it every single time. This like storytelling technique of who goes where. Of, oh, she's leaving the party. She's going there. There's a purpose for that. Why did we have to get her out of the party? We're separate from there. I really always like trying to flag that. You'd probably, even me just saying that, you're probably thinking right now, it's like, oh, I do remember him flagging that a lot. Get about home. When we get back, shit has hit the fan. The robots are attacking the home. They're killing people. There's one guy that shows up, a Mekon guy. And he's a little special robot. And the leader of the robot army, if you will. And he starts killing people. The girl is definitely dead. Fiora's definitely dead. I'm trying to decide if the guy... I think the guy is also dead. I think the only one getting out of this is Shulk. I think Shulk is going to be like the... My friends are dead. My back is against the wall. I grab the Monado. And the Monado tells me how to get out of this. And I fight my way through. Okay? Man, I killed Ryan. That's crazy. I didn't remember that I killed Ryan. That sucks. Damn, dude. That's an L. Fat L. I was saying I want Shulk to be driven by the wrong reasons. So now Shulk's friends have been killed. Wow. Wow, I was that early on Shulk driven by the wrong reasons. I think that's one of those things that I think is just like very classic orthodox storytelling. That is like how the story has to go. You know what I mean? That's good. I'm glad I said that though. I think that is something that I think I would have anticipated maybe keeping to myself, but that's cool. He is on a quest for revenge to kill the Mechon, to shut him down once and for all. I mean, listen, that's pretty good. Pretty good me. But at the same time, he knows the Monado well, better than anybody else. And he knows that something bad, there's something bad about using it. And there's this alignment between his quest for revenge and using the Monado in this way. Okay. While that is an incorrect prediction, I think you can see the instinct. I think you can see like what I'm reaching for in the story and how I think that these elements have to play together. Yeah, that's, man. And then so Shulk has to leave and he goes on an adventure and he meets all these different people to go and get revenge. And you make a bunch of new friends. He learns about them. You got to make one friend that's a human. You got to make one friend that's a little poo-poo guy. And then you got to make one friend that is a hot girl. That is kind of the Fiora analog, if you will. And pretty good. Everybody's own personal stories will speak to Shulk's story. You do a scene where the romantic analog for Fiora is having a scene with Shulk. They're sitting together under the night sky, and their hands are both on the grass. And they realize their hands kind of get close, and they touch for a second. And then Shulk has a flashback of Fiora hanging out with her under the night sky. And he goes, I can't do this. And he walks away. And he says, I can't have a relationship with you. I'm doing this for Fiora, right? Right? That's why I'm doing this, right? I can't. I've got it. Okay. No. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna lie. If it's me, I put that scene in. I know you don't like it. But if it's me, even based on the game that I played, I would have loved that scene in there. I would have been popping off for that scene. I would have been like, now I get this goddamn character. Stuart98, thank you so much for that 2-month sub. Being here for 2 months, baby. Keeping it going. I'm getting revenge for Fiora, so I can't have a romantic relationship with you. Then what is this whole quest for? Yes. Wow, yes. This is getting weird. What the hell is this? And then I'm gonna say we get to the Mechon city, if you will, Mechon land, and oh, he's thinking. I think the reason I like that the idea of that scene is that I think that there was maybe not as much invested in the Shulk Melia connection as I personally wanted. I think I saw how their stories were being told more in parallel than they were like crossing into each other. And I think having a little bit more direct pressure before we learn that Fiora is alive, you know what I'm saying, would create friction. It would complicate not only Shulk's relationship with Fiora, but Melia's relationship with Fiora, right? I think it would have made the interpersonal dynamic a little bit more interesting if their connection was literalized in the story. Because, you know, you get those scenes between Melia and Fiora later in the game, and I think that like there was a little bit lacking there. There was a little bit that there could have been a little more juice in there, I think. Some tension between the two. Maybe one knows, oh man, I made out with Shulk on the beach. She doesn't know. Maybe you know what I mean? Like it's a little cheap or whatever, but I don't know. I think that would have added a dimension to their whole thing. There has to be a twist, right? You get to see, but Shulk's feelings for Fiora faltering. I don't know if that's what's going on there, because we're on a revenge mission driven by our feelings for Fiora. And I think I specifically am like, Melia, I would have, it doesn't really work out this way, but in my imagination, I was positioning Melia as kind of like a Fiora analog, somebody who was maybe more aligned with Fiora. But I think that's what makes it interesting, right? Is because Act 1 is driven by revenge for Fiora. So to have something that betrays your feelings for Fiora while you are on this quest is scaffolding, is a signpost that your quest is being driven by the wrong reasons. Do you see how that works? How Shulk investing feelings in somebody else actually tells the reader that he is doing something for the wrong reasons. Like that, I think, is actually really delicate. That I like that kind of storytelling. What would it be? What would it be? Destiny, fate? Explain the city, Mechon Land? Okay. Your predictions lack. Nope. Oh, no. Okay, no. No. They're poo-poos. I'm referring to them as poo-poos. No. One of the friends that one of the people we make friends with, I said we make friends with a poo-poo. We make friends with a human, a poo-poo, and a romantic analog. I don't know what to say about Mechon Land, if I'm being honest. I think like there has to be something. So the way that like structure works is that, man, I am rambling. Anybody that thinks I ever cheated, anybody that ever accused me of reading ahead or anything, you are a coward. You should be ashamed of yourself. I have no idea what I'm saying. Have you seen when I talk about something confidently? This dog has no idea what is going on. In the 15 beats of a story, I have gone through the opening image, the theme, the setup, the catalyst, the debate. I brought up the 15 beats in the first video? That's crazy. The break into 2. Wow, look at me. And then the B story is when you get all of these new relationships, when Shulk makes all these friends, you know, the poo-poo, the human, the romantic analog. And then I think you enter the fun and games, right? Which is the promise of the premise, which is I'm going to go and get revenge on the mechanical people in the Mechon city. So that's where low-key, that like 6 seconds there was like my best read yet. That was crazy. That's the game. Man, that's I can't believe I said that. Where you are, you're at that beat, and I think it's literally this comment from Lamp right here. I'm like, yeah, kinda. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's insane. That is the premise of the game. Good job. That's it, man. Beat is when you hit the midpoint. Yes, there's a revelation. Yes, and the stakes are raised. Yes. Oh so my god! You have to discover something. Oh my god! I was just spitting this with no notes. I was spitting this with no prep based on somebody asking me where I thought the game was going to go. Damn, I'd be obsessed with me too. Shit. This is a great confidence boost, to be honest with you all. God damn, I kind of haven't gotten it until right now. Holy shit, dude. Something. And This is where Jake flexes. He has read 5,000 plus books and just sees the skeleton in every story from the outset. Listen, I have very few true skills. This is unfortunately one of them.
That's correct.
And so
that's correct. That's my wife.
Oh God. So now we're at the midpoint. So you're looking for a revelation and you're looking for a raising of stakes, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
tell me,
how can it give me a percentage? How close am I at this point in terms of?
So, okay, I think something that's happening here in my background while I'm thinking about this is that it's much harder to predict specifics after the midpoint, because obviously early in the game, you can understand the premise, kind of where it's all going, the fake story, but then it's like, okay, now the game reveals what the real story is about. So the post midpoint thing, to be specific about it, is much more difficult. So I'm probably I'm crunching the numbers. EcoPlayer 200 bits said, why do you think we started watching your streams? I don't know. I thought I was just kind of like a jolly, I don't know, my personality, I guess. Turns out, no. It was the cold, hard data of what happens in the story in terms of going to Mechon City. How close am I? How am I doing? The correct answer No, the correct answer, by the way, to this question is like 85%. Give me a percentage. Give me a 5% or less. Oh, wow. That makes me, I'm so mad. That is so disappointing. Okay, I'm getting two very different responses. Percentage close to what the actual story is. Like, am I nailing it, or am I not even close? I killed his friends my prediction is my party members are dying in the next 20 minutes. Oh my God, dude. Above 50? Okay. Man, I'd like to go back and really see what made me think those party members were gonna die. I wonder what made I seem to be really attached to that in this. Like I think I just really saw this as like Shulk's game, like Shulk's story, and I was like, I just don't think those suckers are, you know what I mean? I was a little murder happy. All right. Man, I'm really torn about what that twist is going to be. So, like, what could the twist be, right? What could the twist be? Oh, he's searching. He's searching. He's searching his mind. He's thinking. You are very heteronormativity on my first note. Really? I'm just not getting that vibe. Listen, I've killed every character except for Shulk. So I don't know how to not be heteronormative. I don't know who any of the other characters are. I only have Shulk in this story. I have killed Fiora. I have killed Ryan. Okay, I don't think I cared about Dunban at all when I was thinking about this. I thought Dunban was going to be in the background. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I ever said this. It kind of shocked me when Dunban joined the party and never left. I thought for sure later in the story he was going to be like, all right, I'm going home, peace. I was just a temporary party member. I was really surprised he stayed through to the end. I just didn't get that vibe from him. I guess I just thought he was too hurt. The twist. Okay. I think I've got it. So I think the twist needs to be a revelation from the sword from the Monado. Does it show us something? Because we get glimpses of stuff. So that's a good guess. Okay, here it is. You get to the mechanical city. Yeah. And you're ready. You're gonna exact your revenge. Yeah. And I don't know, something happens. But the sword gives you a vision that Ryan is alive. And you're like, oh my God, I can go save my friend. And it gives you hope that Fiora is alive. You're like, if Ryan is alive. The second I started talking, because this is my brain, I'm literally like, you're just writing what you would do. You're literally just doing what you would do. And I knew exactly where I was going with it. I was like, yes, this is in fact the story that I would tell. Yes, I am obsessed with Ryan being dead for some reason. I don't know. God, chat's laughing at me. If Ryan is alive, that means Fiora might be alive. And shit, you're like, yes, because I really like that idea. That's what is compelling to me. seeing Ryan alive in my mind and that giving you hope, but not like hard confirming. You know what I mean? There's like a tension there. I love that idea. Now I've got to. We can't just kill everything here. We got to figure something out. Okay. But we're spending time in the mechanical people's city, and we discover things about them. Their nature is not at all what we assumed it was. They are not mindless killing machines. There is a level of humanity and purpose to the mechanical people that we had not previously thought of or encountered. After all, if we were made in the image of the Bionis, were the Mechons not made in the image of the Mechonis? And are we not? One of the funniest things about this video has been the lack of confidence every single time I say the word Mechon. You see that in my brain, I'm like, that can't be right. Fighting for the same thing? Are we maybe closer than anybody would have thought? I think Chad is giving me more credit for this part than I am. I feel like that wasn't... Really? You think so? I don't know. That didn't. I think maybe what I'm saying is ringing true better than what I meant, if that makes sense. You know? Quoting the final Alvis narration? Hot damn. Now, we must interrogate the role of the Monado. Who created the Monado? And for what purpose? What is its role? Let me hit you with that one again. Of the Monado. Who created the Monado? And for what purpose? What is its role? Damn, that's good. That's good, actually. I don't even know. I was cooking here because I don't know where I pulled that from. Now so that's midpoint. It's too important. It's too important. That's why. You know, I think part of why I pulled that is me staring at this title screen. The bad guys closing in. Now we hit the 11th beat. We hit all is lost, okay? And I think this is the low point, right? This is the lowest of the low points. We discover Ryan, we thought he was alive because of the vision the Monado gave us. Turns out he is
still talking about
he's
dead
actually Ryan. It was a ruse. The robots have gotten control of Ryan. It looked like Ryan, but Ryan is actually a robot now. So not only is Ryan not actually alive.
I like that idea. I like that idea. It's kind of in there, right? It's kind of in there. The faces. Yeah, I was reaching out for the faces, right? That's a shame. Yeah, the specifics of the faces I didn't get quite right, but it was like the what's funny there is that that's like the instinct. That's like the storytelling instinct, right? Because it's the idea of the thing on the opposing side is a transformed ally. You know what I mean? Like kind of reaching out for the, almost, not quite there. Fiora's long dead. Everybody is dead. And I'm really searching. I'm searching for the end. And actually, this whole time, Shulk has been manipulated by that Monado. That Monado has... Okay. This was something that I knew I was going to say in this video because I feel like I clocked this so fast in this game. This to me was one of my like best hard reads in the entire game. I don't think I ever let this go. The entire time we were playing, I was like, oh yeah, the Monado, it's showing us the future, all right. You know what I mean? The manipulate, that was, I felt good about that. It just makes sense. Has been, what's happening there is that when you make something so powerful and something so important, what you are doing is you are making your protagonist extremely dependent on it. And there's a degree to which like you
by making your character so dependent on something, that amount of storytelling, I think, is enough for you to be like, oh, well, how are we going to, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to, yeah, I think people know what I'm saying. Driving this entire journey, giving him glimpses of the future purposefully to land him. No, I must have known that the Monado gives you glimpses of the future, because there's nothing that would have, yeah, the vision in Shulk's lab already happened. Yeah, no, there's no, I'm not even I. Okay, not even I. Right here in this moment, because the Monado is it's mechanical. I don't think I would have gotten that just from Smash. I don't think so. Man, maybe I did, dude. Maybe I did. Chat's saying it. Maybe I did. Maybe that was just something I knew going into the game. Oh, you know what? I did know it from Smash, because not because of the game, but because of the cutscene where all the guys get attacked in the World of Light, and they go, and he goes, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I, okay, cool. It is not of the Bionis. It is of the Mechonis. And turns out it is the Macon has been the great, just went with Macon that time. Macon is still alive because it's a machine. You thought that the big bionic guy and the big mechanical guy, you thought they were both dead, but the mechanical guy, he just backed himself up to the cloud. He's living in the cloud. He's living in the cloud, chat. Okay, I'll be honest. I was kind of joking at this point. I thought this was kind of funny, and I ran with it. I think it started out as a serious idea, and then I think I started having some fun. And but this is more or less Mayneth. Yes, this is more, yes. Once again, specifically, no, but the instinct, the idea, it's there. Yeah. Chat. I guess the Bionis also having like a living element, that was not on my radar at all. Yeah. He's living in the cloud, and he can jump to any mechanical machine. The Mechonis jumps into Rhine, who is now a robot, and talks to Shulk and tells him, that Monado, you got that because of me. You got that because of me. It's all there. The parts are there. The parts are there. You know what I'm saying? And I think what I want people to see and what I want people to get out of this, more than just the accuracy of the prediction, is the storytelling instinct, right? Because I had already said that what I wanted was the Monado was a tool of manipulation. So now you have somebody behind the scenes. I'm imagining this third act, right? Being like, it was me all along. You know what I'm saying? So there's like the rope was all there. I just kind of had to keep pulling on it. I led you here. I've been manipulating you every step of the way. You are a robot, not me. Damn. You are the robot. That's what a missed opportunity. You are following my commands, Shulk. You think you're a human because you have flesh? Because you have skin? Because you can weep? No. You are a robot. Okay. Hold on. This is, I want to make an argument that this is actually also kind of right. Because what's happening there is that I imagined the distinction being the robot human thing, but what was actually happening was that the game turned into like gods and ants. And I think you get that scene from Zanza where he's like, I am a god. You have no worth. You have no value. You are nothing. I am. You know what I mean? It's like it's the same idea. It's the same idea. I just wrote it a little bit different. So, man, yeah, I like that a lot. That actually makes a lot of sense. I think I forgot about this as I played the game, and I got so wrapped up in the chapter to chapter story that I didn't even realize what I had done at this stage. iPod. Shulk throws the Monado on the ground. He throws the Monado on the ground, and he runs away.
Oh shit. His party members, Shulk, Shulk, Shulk. They all try to comfort him. Pretty good. Once again, Shulk finds himself under the night sky, a scene much like this one. Man, I don't know. I think something happened at the beginning of this game where I thought like characters sitting and like looking up at the sky was like going to be a thing that we were just going to keep doing. I don't know why. I think I just decided that that was an iconic element of this franchise. And I do like there are 3 separate times where I'm like, and these 2 characters are sitting and they're looking up at the sky. And that just never really panned out. He reflects on his journey. Why have I been doing this? For revenge? Because I was manipulated? Just to see everyone I love turn into a robot?
Okay, that's not...
Maybe I've been a robot the entire time. Maybe we're all robots.
Oh shit!
Bionis, Mechanis.
Yes.
Maybe those are all just names.
Oh shit! This is almost it.
Maybe destiny is all there is.
Okay,
and we're all just falling like dominoes.
Okay, yeah.
Beat 13. The break into 3.
We
need a new plan. All of Shulk's new friends convince him there is more to life. Now,
the friends.
It's not about getting revenge.
The importance of the friends.
It's not about the world order. It's about proving to us. It's about proving to us that we are not robots, that we are not dominoes, that we are not falling one by one by one by one. We're going to stop the mechanical people because we need to prove that we're a human, that we are not trapped in a cycle of control.
Okay, I see now that the thing that really threw me off was that I just did not anticipate I stayed with the mechanical versus biological people track, and I just never got into gods. I don't think I think I just never, yeah.
So we set sail on a boat because he's on an island. And why did I say that? So we set sail on a boat because he's on an island.
Literally, I only said that because of Kingdom Hearts. That is literally the only reason I said that. What an insane thing to say.
And we go to fight Mechanis, the Mechanis from the cloud.
Okay. I think what's happening there is that I know that the Bionis and the Mechanis are like in the ocean, and I did not realize that you could like go across the sword and get from one to the other. So I'm imagining at this point in the story, we like go into the sea to get to the other. Like we've been on the Bionis this whole time. We've got to get to the other one, and the only way you can do that is via the sea. I think that's probably where that came from. That I was mentioning earlier. Now we enter 14. The beat 14, the finale. The finale. You're right. I did already say there in Mechanis Land. This is just evidence of me making things up as I go. You get the climactic showdown. Shulk fights, not with the Monado, but with a sword. Yeah. That he. What do you do? resisting the urge to say the word. What he weld? That he welded himself? That he made himself. Like Hephaestus. Yes! He made the sword himself. It's not a machine. It cuts. This is a sword that can cut humans, which is great because the Mechanis from the cloud has uploaded itself into his friend Ryan's body, and he has to cut the flesh, which we know the Monado cannot. I totally forgot about that detail until now, but I'm looping it in. So he's got his own sword. Wow, okay. Once again, the relevance of the Monado, the leaning on the Monado, it being a driver for so much of the story, and then the idea of what making your own sword represents, like that's kind of what I was pulling on. That, you know, I think, yeah. So it's again, it's like, yeah, it's there. And we take down the god. We find the server that holds the cloud. God mentioned, very good. God, it was definitely just a, you know,
I think I just meant that in like a very powerful being, long life kind of way. But God mentioned points for God. And we disconnect him from the cloud. Nope. Okay. What in this moment do I even think that means? Like Now the thank you for joining the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for following, Potato Man. Now there is no master controller behind the wheels. The cycle is broken. Nobody is controlling anybody else now. We're all free. We approach the dead body of our friend. The robot mind having left him. And he utters to us. He says, he whispers in our ear. You did it, Shulk. We're both free now. And then he dies. In the wreckage, good line, of the final battle, Shulk sees a faint glimmer of light. He goes through some scraps. It's the Monado. The thing that started this whole journey to begin with. Whoa, honestly, good call on me. I gotta say, where'd that shit go? There should have been a point. Yes, I actually desire that at the end. A reflective moment gazing at the Monado before chucking it to the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? And now, without the Mechanis god controlling his every move. Yep. What is this thing? What is this? Does it still hold any power? I love this. He picks up the Monado. This is good instinct. I'm good at this. It shows him a vision of the future. Oh wait, what am I about to say? I love this. His friends, all of his party members are older. They're enjoying their lives. And who's at the table? Enjoying. Okay, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to create a final image in the aftermath of like a big battle. A delicious bowl of soup. But Fiora. What? She's out there. She's out alive. There. See you in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Wait. Chat. Hello. That's a good ending. Chat, that's a good ending. That got me pumped. Damn, dude. Kind of like that. I gotta go to these guys. I gotta get them to edit this ending. Holy cow. Oh my god. See you in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's hot.